And good morning from Orlando International Airport. We are going to California.
Yay, finally!
So we are about to head through security. We're flying with Delta today, which is exciting, and we're gonna get some breakfast. All right, we've made it through security. We're about to take the automated people mover over to our gates. But first, again, we're gonna have some breakfast. We normally do not fly Delta, so this is actually very exciting. Okay, we've made it to our concourse, and like I said, we're headed to get some breakfast, probably just some fast food. So we just went to verify that everything is okay with our flights, and now we're having some breakfast at Outback Steakhouse. So the food is here. I decided to get a mimosa, and of course, Bidoof is here keeping us company. So I got this Alice Springs omelet, which is a 3-egg omelet. Filled with grilled chicken, bacon, mixed cheese, sauteed mushrooms, and a drizzle of honey mustard with breakfast potatoes. And then Brennan got this. This is the Aussie breakfast wrap, which is scrambled eggs, bloom petals, bloomin' onion sauce, and cheese wrapped up in a tortilla and served with breakfast potatoes. And then got some bacon to share here on the side.
Yum.
Yum. All right, we are all done with breakfast, which was delicious. And now we're heading to our gate to catch our flight to Los Angeles. So we're down at the very end of the concourse, and this is our gate right here, which is starting to board right now for LAX. That's our plane right there. And we're about to board in hopefully just a few minutes. A little bit backed up at the moment. All right, so we are in our seats. We're sitting next to the window, and I wanted to show all of our flights next that we have to last us until we get to Los Angeles in about 5 hours. All right, so we're in the air, tracking our flight because we just left Orlando. We're just taking a nap. It's going to be close to being about halfway there. Right now also got some snacks and some sun chips and cookie. And then to drive. So we're starting our descent to Los Angeles. And I just watched Strange World. That was great. Look at those mountains right outside the window. Right now we've had to keep the shade down just because it's been so bright outside, just because of the time of day. Now we're actually finally getting to see something really cool. We are less than 50 miles away from Los Angeles. This has not been a bad flight whatsoever. It's actually been really pleasant. Alrighty, we are getting off of the plane. We pretty much sat in the very back, but now we're heading to baggage claim to get our checked bag. There's our Delta plane right there. The weather actually feels pretty good, although it's a little bit overcast today. Our gate was way down there, and we're actually not flying out of LAX at the conclusion of our trip. We're flying out of a different airport. We've passed by security back over here, and we are heading to baggage claim. I don't think I'll ever get used to LAX. And of course, after we pick up our bag, then we're going to pick up our rental car. Okay, so we got our bag from baggage claim way over there, and now we are heading to rental cars, which are outside. Okay, so looking outside, and we should be taking one of these buses here. We're heading to Thrifty. So we made it to the car rental location, but it's about an hour to rent a car. The wait, even if you have a reservation. So it's been about 45 minutes, and we've made it at least from that section of the line over to the main section of the line. So we should be getting close, hopefully, to getting a rental car. And 1 hour and 45 minutes later, we are heading to our car. We finally have a vehicle after 2 hours.
Yay!
And now we're gonna go get some lunch at In-N-Out! I don't know if you can tell, but there's a line all the way outside now. That line was incredible. So I have no idea what car we even got. This was just the only car that was not electric. It would have been interesting to rent an electric car, but I've never driven an electric car, so just wanted to be in a car that's more comfortable, even though I have no idea what type of car this is. But it's going to get us around Hollywood.
Definitely Italian.
That's true. It's gonna get us around Hollywood and Anaheim and Southern California. So of course we decided to go to In-N-Out Burger. Not just any In-N-Out Burger, the closest possible In-N-Out Burger to the airport. So we got our food, and we are so excited for this. We got double doubles and some animal-style fries, and a couple drinks as well. So that was absolutely delicious, and we got a parking spot like right next to In-N-Out. We actually had to circle the block and come back and try to get a parking spot because drive-through comes all the way down into the street. So we're actually getting pretty close to our hotel finally, that we've been driving to for about an hour almost now. But look at all these palm trees. How LA is this? So over here is the El Capitan. And then also we're passing by Mel's Drive-In. I think that I'm pointing in the right direction. That's cool, right?
Yeah.
So we have made it to our hotel, the Best Western and we're heading inside to check in. All right, so we parked the car, we checked in, and now we're waiting for the elevator to take us up to the lobby to go to our room. So the lobby is right around the corner. Over there, we came up the elevator from the parking garage, and this is our room. We're not really going to do a elaborate room tour, I don't think, but we have a king-size bed, which is really what we wanted. We wanted to be in Hollywood. We are pretty much directly next to Warner Brothers, which is great. The view outside is not really anything interesting. This is just the ramp that goes down to the parking garage outside. But it's fine because we just wanted to prioritize space and convenience, and this is where we're going to be for a few days. We have a couch, we have a microwave, we have a refrigerator over here. There's just kind of a standard bathroom in here and shower, and then the sink right outside.
Yeah, the sink is on the outside, which is
Yeah.
cool.
But this is our room at the Best Western Plus in Hollywood.
I like it.
So I came outside. I'm pretty sure that our room is right over here. This is the ramp that goes down to the parking garage. This is the check-in area. This is a very moderate hotel option, especially for Burbank, which is pretty much where we are right now. We're going to go into CityWalk soon for dinner. Brennan's taking a quick little nap. But I think I want to try to find, I think that upstairs there was a pool from what I can tell. But this is, again, sort of the lobby area. There's the elevator right around the corner, which is what we took down to get to our car, and we're just like right here. So walk down to the very end of the hallway. And let's see if I can find the pool. So down that hallway was this door, which led to this stairwell. There's a door here that says exit to street. And there's the street where I just was, right around the corner. Heading up this stairwell, I guess, to find the pool. So this is probably the wackiest pool I think that I've ever encountered at a hotel. But here it is on the second level along the street of this hotel. It's pretty much almost above our room, more or less. Okay. Heading inside, there's nobody in here right now. Probably because not a lot of people know about it, because it's just so random. It's right along the street. So on the other side of our hotel is Warner Brothers Studios, which we passed on the way here. We passed a lot of really cool landmarks on the way here. We drove past Sunset Boulevard and Hollywood Boulevard, and I'm sure we'll check that out probably at some point. All right, I came back downstairs and popped out of that door. The pool is right up here, and this is really neat. This film reel, and there's the lobby, and again our room, which is right here, pretty much. It's not directly underneath the pool, but it's still pretty close. Okay, heading back to the room. I think I'm probably going to edit a little bit more while Brennan takes her nap, and then we'll head to CityWalk over at Universal Studios Hollywood. There's our room, right there. And we're heading off to CityWalk, right?
Yes.
Cool. So we're passing by Warner Brothers right now on the way to Universal, which we are taking a tour of tomorrow.
Yay!
In a quarter mile, use the right 3 lanes to turn right onto Universal Studios Boulevard.
Look at that right there. I wonder what that means.
And Universal signage.
Yeah, Universal signage right up here. We're heading to CityWalk. So this was not a bad drive at all. It has been so long, Vernon, since we've been here.
Yay, I'm excited.
Universal Studios, CityWalk theme park, and hotels. I just need to head into the parking garage and park. I think it's $10 after 5 p.m. It's not free like it is in Orlando. So we parked the car, and this garage is always an interesting one to try to figure out. We're heading to CityWalk. The parks themselves just closed, but this is really exciting to actually come here for specifically CityWalk. We have never done that before, and we've made it to CityWalk, and I have no idea what we're going to be doing here. So we are pretty much just going to be walking around, I think, just sort of exploring the restaurants and maybe getting some snacks, maybe some drinks. We do have a lot of similar locations that we have in Orlando, but I think that they have a few more options. Okay, so we decided to head over towards the entrance of the park, the theme park, and then probably come back and sort of figure out our options from there, just sort of walking along. I don't remember what a lot of this was before when we were here several years ago now at this point. think a lot of it is a lot more similar than I remember, that's for sure. I actually have a lot more similar restaurants than I anticipated, like a significant amount. Really swimming upstream right now, but there's the Universal Studios Hollywood, formerly Florida, Globe. So that is the Universal Studios Globe, which is currently not spinning, probably because the park is closed and everyone is heading out of the park right now, which there's the entrance way over there, the arch into Universal Studios Hollywood, which we will be here in a couple days. Okay, so we are turning around, heading back through CityWalk just to see where we want to have some dinner. We're not incredibly hungry because we had a very late lunch at In-N-Out Burger, but we might try to stop somewhere and get something somewhat light. This is Popcornopolis, which sells popcorn. There's a Universal Studios store. Well, pretty much this entire thing is the Universal Studios store for Universal merchandise. So that is the Universal Studios store. This seems a little bit different. Just heading inside. What they have in here is sort of like, it's like Disney style, but with Universal. This is actually really cool. All of the stuff that they have in here. They have these sweatshirts up here. This is an incredible Back to the Future shirt. There's this Jurassic Park shirts and then this ET shirt. So there are very few locations apparently that they have at Universal Studios Hollywood CityWalk that we do not have in Orlando. This is one of them. This chicken place. They also don't have this crepe cafe. So let's see what they have over here. Okay, they have an incredible selection over here of different crepes. They sort of put us to shame, don't they? Wow. Look at all these options, Vernon. So we came into Hot Topic to see if they sell Pokemon cards because Hot Topic generally does, and it would be sort of fun to find Pokemon cards in Hot Topic. And Brennan's actually getting this shirt right here, and then some socks. So they actually totally did end up having Pokemon cards, but they were $8, which is like double the price that they normally are. But it's cool to know. Okay, so we're started to head back that way, but we turned around because Brennan wants to go into the Super Nintendo World store. Okay, so what I think we actually might do is get these power-up bands because we are planning to go to Super Nintendo World, obviously, when we come back to Universal Studios Hollywood in a couple days, and it'd be nice to have these in advance. Brennan's looking at this dancing piranha plant over here, which this is sort of fun, right?
That's cool. So it dances in response to like sounds of voice.
That's fun. And this shirt is very loud and elaborate. I'm sure we're going to see a lot more merchandise when we actually head into the land in a couple days, but let's get our power-up bands. I think we get those at the counter over here. They're playing the Koopa dancing song right now, so show me what you got there, Brennan.
We got the power-up bands!
Yay! Also, look at this. We're not gonna get this, but we did purchase the power-up bands.
I'm so excited!
You could have waited to get your socks from Hot Topic. They have a Los Angeles sock market. So this is Sparky's. They sell mini donuts and chocolates. There's a Jamba Juice. And then of course they have Antojitos and Bubba Gump and NBC Sports Grill Brew and Vivo back over there.
Antojitos is so small.
Yeah, it's tiny. So we're just going to walk back and just see if we missed anything on the way in, potentially. But again, they have a lot of repeat offerings here that they have at Universal Orlando. So they do have a sushi option over here. Wasabi at CityWalk. And then this Dongpo Kitchen, which is Chinese cuisine. But then there's Margaritaville. This is the Chocolate Emporium, and we're heading upstairs. So they have a Firehouse Subs and a Panda Express, of course. The Habit Burger Grill, Taco Bell, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Pizza Hut, and Pink's. Wow, they do have a lot of options up here. So Britta decided to go to Pizza Hut to get a personal pan pizza, and then I went to Pink's to get a hot dog because I don't think I've ever been here before. It says it's a Hollywood legend since 1939, and I have to believe that. So we decided to sit outside. Apparently, one of the stars from Fast and Furious is here tonight because that movie's premiering today. But I got a Polish hot dog, and then Britta got her personal pan pizza.
I'm so excited.
All right, so we're heading back down the escalator. Now we're thinking about maybe getting some dessert. So Margaritaville is around the corner. This is the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. And then Menchie's and Voodoo Donut. We might go over here. I think we finally decided we're going to get some Cinnabon because it's actually pretty chilly right now. Okay, so I got the center of the roll, which is just a really warm, center, gooey portion of a roll. And then, what'd you get?
I had never seen these before, but I got the Cinna Sweeties. They almost look like donut holes.
Yeah,
So-
like maybe like churro
Yeah.
balls.
Churro balls.
Okay, heading back to the garage. Almost made it back to the car. This parking garage is just so interesting to me. Isn't it interesting? We're gonna have this back in the room because we just want to get back and we're tired because we're like on a 3-hour
Jammies time.
zone delay.
What time is it back home?
It is almost midnight.
Woo!
Alright, so we got out of the garage. We're heading back to our hotel, which should just be about 5 minutes away or so. So we are back at the hotel, back in the room. We're probably going to be going to bed here pretty soon after we have our Cinnabon, because we have to wake up pretty early tomorrow. We woke up early today to catch our flight out of MCO, which was, it was long, but it was uneventful. It used to be a pretty intimidating flight to mentally commit to, but it was not bad at all.
I think we were just the most mentally prepared for it this time, and so it just kind of went smooth.
And I think previous times we've taken that flight at night, so taking it during the day in the morning, just getting here, and it still being a full day, that was nice. Absolutely, a big hiccup in the day was definitely the rental car situation, because we had a rental car reservation, but just due to the line, it took almost 2 hours to get a rental car, and just to get from LAX to where we are, Burbank, Hollywood, because we're going to be utilizing that car the entire week, so it was just absolutely necessary to get that rental car.
Yeah.
But then we got our nice room here with our king size bed. That's going to be sort of our home base for the next few days as we explore Hollywood. And then we went to CityWalk, where Brennan got a very fun shirt.
Oh, I got some fun socks too.
Yeah, she got these fun Pokemon socks, and then she got these Pokemon Evolution.
I got the Evolutions on a tie-dye shirt.
That's awesome.
It's really cute. It's really soft.
And then
to prepare
we're both very excited about this. This
for
was
our big day.
Brennan's idea.
Yay!
We have our
because I wanted
power-up bands.
I wanted to get these so that we could have them for when, you know, it inevitably comes to Orlando.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It has to be coming to Orlando. I think that's pretty much all but completely, just absolutely confirmed that we are getting Mario. Yeah. So this will be nice to have. And then we got some Cinnabon on the way to the park, and we're going to microwave this and then go to bed, because it's just, we're getting to the hallucination point, because it has just been such a long day. But like we are so
1 o'clock
excited.
At home.
I know.
And we've been up since like
we're back in California.
6. I know. I'm so excited, and we're doing new things this time.
Yes, we are. We are here in Hollywood to do Universal, and we're going to Anaheim to do Disney, but we're doing some other stuff too, which is going to be fun. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.
Goodbye.